Young people who persistently abuse substance often experience an array of problems. For example, this young man who jumped into the lagoon. Also, many young people display insane behavior. Excessive use of psychoactive drugs such as alcohol, pain medications, or illegal drugs like codeine, tramadol, Colorado can lead to physical, social, or emotional harm. To curtail the rate of drug abuse, Mr. Ifeanyuka, a music artist popularly known as IUK, brought out an advocacy song to tackle drug abuse among youths. This is his message for youths.
My newest project is an advocacy song titled Hard Rock Skill. So it's a song done in campaign against drug abuse, the issue of the menace of drug abuse in the country at the moment. I witnessed something sometime last year that was in Lagos, where we were somewhere at a barbering salon. All of a sudden there was a shout and everybody rushed out, and it turned out to be a young guy in his 20s, so who just started acting violently, like went nuts. He started behaving like a lunatic. He pulled his clothes, hit himself on the glass frames of a particular boutique. He tore his body. And he was so restless and violent that nobody around could calm him down. So at the end of the day, it was confirmed that he was under the influence of a particular hard drug with the street name Colorado, so which I was getting to know for the first time. It was so heartbreaking, because prior to that, the issues of drug abuse, campaigns on drug abuse, against drug abuse, didn't matter so much to me, but that particular scenario made me to touch me so deeply, so that I had to, as a recording artist, I was moved to do something about it. So that's what motivated the song. And there are a lot of cases like that. Remember sometime last year, too, a particular 400 level student of a particular university here in Nigeria also jumped from a 3-story building and died after indulging in the same Colorado of a hard drug. So it's really a big issue, and it's quite alarming. Before this particular one, I've released a couple of singles, about 3 singles. Yeah, so. But this one, I think this one is. I'm quite interested. I'm really so concerned about because of what it is. Because the drug abuse issue is it's really spreading so fast, and it's hitting deeper than people actually think. Because, for instance, after that particular encounter last year, I took up the message personally to preach against because I also did research, on that. So I encountered a couple of young people, youths, teenagers, some who already indulged and some others who were under peer pressure to indulge. And I realized that some of them just needed somebody, a strong voice to say, this is not good, this is wrong, this is dangerous to your health, and this is not good for you. So and I think, after, just telling them the consequences of such, some of them had to rethink, and some of them were thankful and grateful for the message. So, and I think a song like this, with its lyrics, the message, infused into it, would really help in tackling and addressing the issue. Hopefully, I believe I'm trying to work with some NGOs, a particular NGO, to see how to take it further, schools, because I think it's so massive that everybody needs to get involved in this issue, because drugs, those hard drugs, make people do what ordinarily they wouldn't want to do. They make people do what they would regret, because it's like hard drugs they are conscience suppressors. They could, let me say, for instance, normally a compassionate or loving or decent person would turn into a ruthless monster under the influence of hard drugs. So it's not unconnected to the high rate of crime, that we are witnessing. Because see a lot of young people doing stuffs, like doing very heartless, taking inhuman acts like brutal killings, and so you begin to imagine what could what could kind of influence this. But sometimes the answer is not far-fetched, because just like I said, under the influence of such drugs, I trust God, and I believe I'm hopeful that the song would have made impact. The song, the message would have made a lot of impact, and just like a sounding warning to those who are indulging, who are already into it, as well as those who would want to, and trying to tackle it, to bring it to control. So that's just what I hope. I just believe that it will really go a long way in helping to tackle the issue of drug abuse. These things they kill, oh, it can make you go crazy. You go do things where you go regret. Hard drug na enemy, na destroyer. Say no, no to hard drugs. Defend your life, don't abuse drugs. Hard drugs kill, many have gone. Say no to drug abuse.